I'm Marguerite Brown.
I'm Dorothy.
Hello.
These are my roommates, Blanche, Rose. Please, sit down.
Oh, thank you. Well, why don't you begin by telling us a little about yourself? Well, there isn't much to tell. I'm hard-working and honest, and I work for a reasonable wage. That's it? All right, I won't go on with this charade any longer. There is something else. I'm black.
All right. There's my little girl.
Daddy, I can't believe it's you.
Daddy? You mean you're dead, Daddy?
Yes.
You see what lengths people went to come to your wedding.
I heard you were getting remarried, and I wanted to meet the lucky guy.
This is so strange. I always thought Daddy was much taller than that.
Sit down.
Thank you. Dean Tucker, my name is Blanche Devereaux, and I have something extremely important to discuss with you.
Could this wait till next week? I've only been dean here for a couple of days. I haven't got a secretary. I can't get my parking validated. I don't even know where the restroom is.
I was sexually harassed by Professor Cooper.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Oh, girls, for the first time in my life, my body feels old. I feel like I can't do the same things I used to. Rubber women couldn't do the same things you used to.
Honey, it's only natural that as you grow older, your body changes.
It falls apart.
Oh, it does not fall apart.
For 50 years, I had the body of Cheetah Rivera. One morning, I woke up, my butt looked like the neck of a bulldog.
But an experienced teacher can tell the difference.
Daddy, I'm going to a party tonight. Can I please borrow your silver earrings?
Well, of course, but why not wear the ones you usually wear with that outfit?
Would you like to feel that one, Rose?
Blanche, I have looked all over the house. I cannot find your earrings. But I found the Julio Iglesias tickets. Boy, we had great seats.
Who died? My best friend, Lydia.
I'm so sorry.
She suffered so. It was a blessing in disguise. I always wondered why blessings wore disguises. If I were a blessing, I'd run around naked. Oh, that must be the baby. There's a baby coming?
A couple from my church are going camping over the weekend, and we get to take care of the baby.
Good. Maybe now you'll get some food I can chew. Got it. Miles?
Well, you might have forgotten the signal. I know I did.
Delivery for Sophia Petrillo?
Here's a president you've never seen. Track coach, how sexy and virile he is.
Just talk. I wouldn't dream of going after him.
Even if she did, he'd easily outrun her.
Rose, it's not that funny.
I know. I think I better keep the lid on this paint thinner. Personal property.
Rose, please have a little compassion. I was just in an accident.
Well, what do you want me to do? Carry you to your room? Massage your neck? Make some cocoa?
Diet Cocoa. I'm going out again tomorrow.
Oh, hi, Dorothy. How was the funeral?
It was a humdinger, Blanche. We closed the place. And if you stay and work at it and everything turns out, you'll have a place to visit when the things at home really get to stink. I just can't, come here whenever. You can just, come here whenever.
Well, I don't mind the gardening, but it's like the vacuuming I hate. Well, that's like for girls.
Yeah, well, we can renegotiate. I'll do the vacuuming if you, learn English.
And if I lay off meat and dairy, that could be as much as 5 years. I cannot take this another minute.
Oh, my God, it's Myra.
This is who you've been scared of? So you're Myra.
Watch out, she's dangerous.
Oh, I'm shaking. It's okay to lie to a bad guy.
You see that? There's so many things we as the public don't understand.
women's rights. Somebody call the station and tell them to get down here, and I need some handcuffs right away. Oh, okay, you can borrow mine. But please be careful with them, they're a gift.
I didn't take a nap. I'm a nervous wreck. How could I sleep a wink with this prison thing hanging over my head? Let's grab lunch.
Ma, it's dinner time.
Oh, I guess I did take a nap.
Ma, I don't know why you're nervous. You are not going to prison.
I feel like I already am in prison with you keeping an eye on me 24 hours a day. Are you going to keep doing that for the rest of my life?
No, only until you give up this ridiculous idea about leaving the country. Kendall had let himself into Blanche's room while she was in the shower and was making himself comfortable when there was a knock at the door. Thinking it was the champagne, he opened the door. Posey was there. She accused him of two-timing. He denied it. Posey pulled out a steak knife, plunged it into his chest, and left the room before Blanche could discover her. Ma, as you know, Stan's been having difficulty making it on his own. Dr. Halpern believes that you can help him in his struggle to separate from me.
Sure I can. Stay away from my door, I'll have your legs broken.
Ma, will you try to be serious? I mean, where are you going to get the $400? Just a rough guess. He followed me home, Ma. Can I keep him? Can I, huh?
Dorothy, what's going on here?
Ma, this is Don. Don, my mother. Ma, Don plays George in Beatlemania.
And Paul, when Ernie's sick.
Well, good for you. Dorothy. What the hell are you doing with this music?
Hi, it's me, Stan.
What do you want?
I have a surprise for Dorothy.
What? Now that you're off the blood pressure medicine, it's working again?
Oh, God, Sophia, is there anything Dorothy didn't tell you about us?
Actually, yes. I didn't know she was pregnant till 4 days after the wedding.
Blanche, the waves are a metaphor. You see, a metaphor... I know what a metaphor is, dear. I'm not a dummy. Blanche, what's a metaphor? It's when you use a phrase to mean something else. Like when I say men are blinded by my beauty. They're not really blinded. They get their sight back in a day or two.
It'll hurt her feelings, and right now, we're the only friends she has.
Oh, I think that's sweet. I think it's unnatural. And I'm from the South. I mean, what do you do when you and Raymond want to, you know, make love? Blanche, well, it's bound to come up. How do you handle it? Yeah, Dorothy, how do you handle it?
Handle it? I can't even get close to it.
Well, that needless justice of the peace who specialize in marrying stupid teenage girls from well-to-do families. Now, lucky for me, old man Montgomery had been in the Rexall that day and overheard us making our plans and tipped off you and Daddy. You know, to this day, I don't know how you all got there ahead of us. But when we pulled up to Bubba's Chapel of Bliss and Tackle Shop...
She's dead! She doesn't need that on her mantle! She's on her mantle! At this time, the awards committee would like to ask Agnes's dear friend and our favorite runner-up, Rose Nyland, to accept the award for her. Tell him I faked it. Well, I did. did. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Oh, please.
Well, howdy, Blanche.
Ladies?
No, I'm wrong. I think the museum did have its Christmas party here.
What's that noise?
Oh, they have a mechanical bull in the back room. I read about it in the Sunday supplement.
What do you do with a mechanical bull?
Introduce him to a mechanical cow.
Dom DeLuise takes me by the arm and insists I tell Bert the story.
Sophia, I don't want to hear any more about it.
Not even the part when Bert and Dom insisted I repeat the story to Lonnie Anderson?
That's it. I don't want to hear another word.
Oh, Cinderella's back from the ball and her 3 wicked roommates are jealous.
Just what is that supposed to mean?
Blanche, if you can't do a simple dance, how do you expect me to believe that story about you and the Flying Finale brothers?
That was all true. To this day, I get flushed every time I pass the jungle gym.
Oh, come on, Blanche. That story is no truer than the one you told about you and Buzz in the lunar module.
This flyer that came in the mail says they're going to start a dirty dancing course down at Lawson's dance studio. What do you say, Dorothy?
Oh, no. I can't see myself swinging my hips and wildly gyrating my pelvis. I am not interested.
And the world heaves a collective sigh of relief.
Beginner's class starting in 15 minutes. With some hard work, your body can look as good as mine. All right, we better get you some outfits.
Oh, it's okay. We brought our sweats.
Sweats? Look, ladies, if you're serious about training, you want to get off on the right foot, starting with good workout shoes. Now, these are beautiful and a bargain at $85.
$85? That's a bit exorbitant.
And expensive, too.
Dorothy sees me with these two Chanel I screwed up.
Yeah, but there's something I think you're not considering here. Sophia. Dear. Sophia, I think you're making a big mistake.
I just need to keep the new dog hidden till Monday. It's a piece of cake.
Yeah, honey, that's not the mistake I mean. With both those dogs in the same room, how are you going to know which is the old one and which is the new one?
I'm screwed.
I can't understand how you could forget to tell Rose about that accident.
Forgive me, my memory's not as good as it used to be. Nothing on me is as good as it used to be. Once upon a time, I had a butt you could bounce a quarter on. Now you could lose a Krugerrand in the creases. Where a ship prepares to depart for the new world. They're just...
The new world?
Hey, anybody can say Baltimore. There's an author telling these stories.
Sorry.
Where was I?
Departing for the new world.
Oh, right. Anyway, the price of steerage turns out to be 900,000 lira, or approximately $1.25. Better I should say nothing from now on, and sit here like a pincushion. Hey, guys, did Bob Hope call? Rose, will you stop being an idiot? Bob Hope is not going to call, and he is not going to MC our show. What do you mean? I said he'd be here and you will.
Rose, this is not Miracle on 34th Street.
Mom,
What the hell are you doing here?
I know it through my leather restraints and outran the new guard door. I'm here for the audition.
Forget it. You force your way into the show every year, and every year it's a total disaster. You can't sing, you can't dance, you can't tell jokes. I'm sorry, you can't be in the show.
You can't be in the show. You can't be in the show. Who are you, Ricky Ricardo?
Well, Dorothy, I live by one simple rule. Share your love with people today, because they may be gone tomorrow.
It's a beautiful sentiment, Blanche.
Comes from dating a lot of traveling salesmen. I heard a fable when I was a little girl in St. Olaf that might help. Can I tell you?
That's right, Rose. Wait till my defenses are down and take advantage of me.
Okie dokie.
Thanks a lot, Rose. Oh, this is a great Valentine's weekend. Stuck in a hotel at a nudist camp for 10 hours.
I'm sorry, Dorothy. It's all my fault. I misunderstood the brochure.
Fun in the buff at a mountain retreat. Hike, swim, and play volleyball while the sun beats down on your fanny. Call David Horowitz. I mean, how can they get away with this misrepresentation?
Oh, no! We can go see Oliver and Company, or Roger Rabbit.
Or Tequila Sunrise. I hear Mel Gibson takes his shirt off a lot.
You know, Jackie, I think you and I are going to get along just fine. Well, you got in pretty late last night. I know.
So, tell us all about the big weekend.
And don't leave out a thing. I want you to start with the sweet nothings he whispered in your ear. Well, okay. First, he said that I was a very attractive woman. Yeah. And then he said I was fun to be with. Yeah. And then he said he was impotent. Yeah. I like you very much. Problem is, I just don't know what it is you like about me. See, I'm used to men liking me for my looks. At least partly. And you don't.
I sure don't. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I never have to look at you.
Thanks a lot, Rose. You just taught a bunch of 8-year-old boys that it's more important to win than to play by the rules.
Big deal, 2 pounds. He's our best player. If Billy doesn't play, the team can't win.
Rose, rules were made for people like Billy. Little bodies don't like it when big bodies fall on them.
Which is why Raymond Barr never married. Okay, I can borrow on my life insurance. That should bring us close, huh?
Then it's settled. We're going to call Sid and tell him to go ahead with a new roof.
Okay.
Oh, Ma, you will not believe what a terrible day we've been having.
What are you telling me for? You think I'm hiring Father Flanagan under here? Well, way to go, Rose. You talked her into doing exactly the opposite of what we wanted her to do. I guess that's why they took me off the suicide hotline at work. You're not even going to ask what's wrong?
What's wrong, Ma?
I've got 3 days to live.
Fine, Ma. I'll scratch the Ben Gay off the grocery list.
I can't believe you're so insensitive.
Ma, you are not dying.
I am, Dorothy. I had a dream last night, a death dream. Your father spoke to me.
Spoke to you? How?
Do I look like Rich Little?
What's all this about a surprise?
Oh, well, I've done a little matchmaking.
Blanche, not again.
Yes, again. Now, you are 45 years old. You've been single almost 2 years. Well, both Dorothy and I know how much fun the single life is. Many's the night Dorothy has sat here alone in this room watching me go out on dates.
Sometimes I watch her go from the kitchen window. It's easier to bay at the moon. Where's the letter from, Ma?
Joanne Pescatore. She's coming to Miami for a visit.
Joanne Pescatore. Didn't she own that little candy store down the street from us in Brooklyn?
That was Jeanette Pasadano.
Oh. Then who was Joanne Pescatore?
Oh, how should I know? This letter's for Rose.
Ma, why are you reading Rose's mail?
Because all you got were bills. What the hell is going on here?
Quiet. This has been a big mistake. I thought Sophia was in the shower. Hand me my glasses. I'm blind as a bat without them.
I'm not severely injured.
Well, yeah, you can fake it. I have a good doctor friend who will back you up.
I'm appalled, shocked, disgusted. How much money are we talking about?
A couple of $100,000 at least.
A couple of $100,000? It's kind of like Mount Rushmore, except they sculpted 4 losers of presidential elections in the mountainside. Let's see, there was Alf Landon, Wendell Willkie, and Adlai Stevenson, Why are there 2 Adlai Stevensons?
Oh, Blanche, isn't it obvious? He lost twice. Oh, God, it's making sense.
Dorothy, what are you calling like Miss the Aliens?
That would be fine with me.
Dorothy, why are you talking that way? I think it's wonderful that there are other beings out there trying to meet us. They might have solutions to all our problems. Cures for our diseases. New storylines for Alf.
Blanche, are you in a good mood?
Of course, a full refund could put those wheels in reverse.
How much?
$1.17?
You got it. Here. Keep the change.
Thank you, we'll be in touch. Listen, how much for the nectarine?
Take it. It's on the house.
Oh, we can't do that, it's against the bylaws.
All right, you can pay me. That's 45 cents.
45 cents for one lousy nectarine? I've never cared for a man as much as Fidel Santo Domingo.
Santiago.
Whatever. The point is, he's rich, he's handsome, and we were made for each other. Even if I don't speak Mexican.
Spanish.
Whatever.
Oh, come on. Now, what is going on? Why are you guys on this sudden exercise kick?
The Harlan twins have asked Rose and me to spend next weekend with them, cruising in the Bahamas.
Oh, so you're trying to lose weight.
Oh, more than lose weight, Dorothy. We're giving ourselves a total makeover. I'm in charge of fitness. Blanche is in charge of beauty.
Who's in charge of distracting the twins while the two of you have your swimsuits on?
Well, he's very busy, but we'll have him over soon. Oh, when? Soon, I promise. Come on, Sophia, let's go.
Ma, have a wonderful trip and call me the minute you get there. And please, Ma, try not to argue with Phil's wife.
We get along okay. Phil's wife has some good points. She's sweet, she's reliable, and when her father gets out of prison, she'll be a wealthy woman. Let's roll, Rose. I'm making clam sauce. There was really no need to fly all the way to Atlanta for dinner. I'm just an old-fashioned girl. I would have been very happy with a quiet dinner at home.
You would?
Absolutely.
I'll just tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
No, why? Well, that won't be necessary. My goodness, we're 10,000 feet up. Besides, I know how you have your heart set on it.
Blanche, you're adorable.
I know.
Ma, I am not gay. I just wanted to get your reaction.
I'll tell you the truth, Dorothy. If one of my kids was gay, I wouldn't love him one bit less. I would wish him all the happiness in the world.
It's because you're the greatest mother in the world, and I love you.
Fine. Now keep your fat mouth shut so I can get some sleep. Well, isn't it funny how sometimes it takes a total stranger to point out something that's been right there in front of your face? We were feeling so sorry for ourselves, we forgot we are celebrating Christmas with family.
Merry Christmas, Rose. Merry Christmas, Blanche.
Merry Christmas, Dorothy. Merry Christmas, Blanche. Merry Christmas, Rose. What the hell is this, the Waltons? I'm Blanche. I'm Dorothy's roommate. Would you get the door?
Dorothy's told me a great deal about you.
Well, she seems to have left out one itty-bitty detail about you.
That I'm a priest.
Uh-huh.
She didn't know.
What'd you think? You were just a boring dresser?
She's never seen me in cleric's clothing.
I didn't know you priests could take your clothes off.
I don't believe this. Hey, Dick Tracy.
What's your problem now?
I thought I asked you to move this equipment someplace else where it would not be in the way.
I said I'd try. I tried.
Now, would you also try to remember to put down the toilet seat after you use it?
Sorry, that was me. I was experimenting with something new, but it didn't work out. I'm going to have to agree with Blanche on this one. Half the fun is in getting there. And boy, did your father and I have fun trying for you.
No, I don't think I want to hear this.
I wasn't going to tell you until you're 60, but I think you can handle it now. We lived in New York at the time, and there was the San Gennaro Festival every year. And your father, may he rest in peace until I get there.
Blanche, don't you think you should talk to her? She's still your sister.
No, my sister has turned into a deceitful old woman whose only pleasure is in hurting people. No offense, Sophia. None taken. Slut. Did you do what I think you did tonight?
I don't know what on earth you're... Yes.
I can't believe this. How could you sleep with that man? She slept with him? What did you think she did? Well, she looks like she was pushing his car. Be the warden. And if you're interested, I have costumes for both of you to rent.
Blanche, first you tell my mother to sleep with a stranger, now this? I mean, what makes you think you know everything about the opposite sex?
Let the record speak for itself. I have had 143 relationships.
And no convictions.
Well, he seemed much more exciting tonight. Miles is living every moment like it's his last. He brought champagne and we toasted our first skydive tomorrow.
You what?
We're going to go skydiving. You're going skydiving? A room with a view. A room with a... I mean, good luck.
Wants us to be together, babe. It's almost biblical.
And thus he smote your Uncle Morris.
There's a whole school of thought that says he's a wrathful God.
Yeah, well, that would explain your hair. Stanley, pay attention. No date tonight.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to go through my life without you in it.
Stanley, I am in it. We're business partners. That's the extent of it. You understand?
Okay.
I failed to protect my client, but I am determined, with your help, to solve these crimes and bring the murderer to justice.
Maybe that bloody dagger will lead us to the murder weapon.
St. Olaf?
Boy, he is good.
Unusual knife.
Yeah. Cut the cake. Girls, guess what? You know that Save the McKinley Lighthouse campaign I've been talking about?
No.
Oh, sure you do. I've told you about it 200 times.
No.
Boy, it's like you people don't pay any attention to me whatsoever. Hey, when did you sneak in? What did I do?
You fixed my ex-husband up with my sister. You don't see anything wrong with that?
That's perfectly normal. Do you know in some primitive societies it's considered good manners to give your ex-husband to your sister?
In some primitive societies, they leave their elderly out in a field for large birds to feed on. Where do we draw the line?
Right before a large bird thing. Miami's sordid sex scene. Who's to blame?
That's her. She's the one.
Oh, no, this isn't about Blanche. Now that I'm associate producer of Wake Up Miami, I have to come up with topical show ideas for Sweeps Week. I need something that'll give us really big ratings. And I will have you know there is nothing sordid about my sex life. Nothing. Oh, great, now I'm depressed.
Let's say you and Rose and I do go. Won't they know that we haven't been to that school?
Yeah, how do we stop that from happening? Dorothy, these people went to school 40 years ago. They won't know each other anymore. Why, you and Rose and I will blend right in. We'll just blend right in. Smooth. She's a little kid.
What are we going to do? If she reads that letter to the press, she'll humiliate herself.
We certainly can't tell those Russians the truth.
Why not?
Because they will use it as a propaganda ploy to convince the whole world that all Americans are as dumb as Rose. That would rock the very foundation of our government, undermine our great leaders, and potentially topple our entire democracy.
Rocky IV had a profound effect on you. Blanche, thank you.
Oh, what the heck? That's what friendship's all about. Oh, Blanche, Dorothy. Oh, I'm so
so glad you made up. I knew you couldn't stay mad for long. Oh, of course we couldn't. Oh, it takes a big woman to forgive somebody calling her a slut. Oh, I'm talking about baby. I never should have let that filthy barnyard beast in my house in the first place. He ruins my clothes, smells up the whole house, and he likes to watch me take a shower. He's a pig. There's no accounting for taste.
Thầm mong mình chẳng bao giờ xa đâu. Thời gian dù có đôi màu anh và em hãy nguyện cầu chung đôi lời yêu thương nhớ mong chờ. Thầm mong mình chẳng bao giờ xa đâu. Thời gian dù có đôi màu anh và em hãy nguyện cầu chung đôi.
Good morning, Mr. Barton.
Looks like you had a little bad luck here.
Well, we certainly did. Any damage to your place?
Nope, not a scratch.
Oh, thank goodness. If the wind had been blowing in the opposite direction, your tree could have fallen into your living room.
What do you mean, my tree?
She means your tree because it was on your property.
No way, lady. This is your tree. It's your responsibility.
Oh, my goodness, our tree fell into your yard.
Not Lebanese black. Lesbian.
Isn't that, well, one moment and another?
We already know what it means.
That's because I'm not going. Why not? Why not? I will tell you why not. Because I cannot flounce around the dance floor like some cheap, trashy slut in heat. Lord knows I've tried.
Yvonne, we want to join a gym.
Well, what kind of exercise are you interested in?
Oh, nothing radical. Just lose a few pounds.
Tone up.
Yeah, slim down.
Get into my summer wardrobe. Get into my winter wardrobe.
Get into my bathrobe. Yvonne, we are desperate women. You've got to help us.
I know just what you need. Aerobics. It's what I do.
But Yvonne, you're much younger than they are. You don't understand. It's where people wind up when they can't afford a place like Shady Pines. It's the bottom of the barrel. I have to see if Lillian is okay.
Well, wait, Ma, wait. If it'll make you feel better, I'll take you.
Oh, good. Now, while we're there, will you promise you'll hold my hand the entire time?
Oh, Ma, you really that scared?
No. I just want to make sure you're not grabbing at brochures behind my back. Well, Blanche, what do you think? Sophia, what have you done? Saved my puckered little Sicilian behind, that's what. When Drivers didn't come home again this morning, I went to the pet shop and got a duplicate. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, except for one thing. You bet we are, honey. Oh, this is what friendship is all about. Banding together when the going gets tough. Sacrificing sleep and personal comfort. Putting someone else's need ahead of your own. It's beautiful. Let me know how it turns out in the morning.
Okay, Ma, where are you going to shoot this commercial?
Well, we discussed many exotic locations, and we settled on right here. Oh, now hold on here. I don't want a TV crew coming in here, messing up my kitchen, setting up all that video equipment. Well, how about shooting in your bedroom, Blanche? The equipment's already set up.
Girls, you will never guess who I just got off the phone with.
Julia McMahon, your best friend from high school. She's coming to Miami for your high school reunion. Sophia, that's incredible. You must have ESP. No, I have a phone extension in my bedroom. Let me tell you a story, Dorothy. Picture it. Sicily, 1920. Two young girls pack their bags and leave their tiny village to seek fame and fortune in a meal cooked without oregano. You just leave it to me. I know in my heart he'll be here.
Rose, just so I get this straight, you never actually met Bob Hope.
No, but I'm sure looking forward to it.
Oh, this is terrible. The ladies' auxiliary puts me in charge of the variety show, and we can't come up with one decent act.
I was just thinking it's too bad we're not back in St. Olaf. Why, they have a lot of talent back in St. Olaf? No, it's lunchtime there.
I could really go for a smoked kipper hero.
Okay, we have the suntan lotion, chapstick, and half a dozen cheap tawdry romance novels.
But then we're all set. We have everything we need for the cruise.
Girls, listen, maybe we don't have everything we need.
What are we missing?
Well, we are going away for a romantic weekend to the Bahamas with Jeff and Rich and Randy. In this day and age, it might be a good idea to take along some protection.
What kind of protection?
We'd like to leave.
I'm afraid you're with us for the night, ladies. The bus doesn't leave down the mountain till tomorrow morning. Ladies, may I show you to your room?
Just point the way.
Oh, good. It's on the second floor. Good morning, Blanche. You're up early.
Well, I'm making a list of things to do with our little pals. I just hope I'm good at it.
Well, with all that enthusiasm, I'm sure you will be.
Well, I just want to make a difference in the lives of these youngsters. I want to teach them. I want to mold them. I want to become a positive influence on every aspect of their young lives. It is only one afternoon a week, isn't it?
There's something I have to tell you, something I should have told you from the start.
What, Ernie? What's wrong?
Well, I was sort of hoping this weekend, this romantic setting might help, but it hasn't. I was hoping that it might help me get over my, problem.
What problem?
Well, it's not easy for a man to say, Rose. I'm impotent.
Sophia swears it works every time. Now eat up.
Oh, this is disgusting.
What's disgusting?
Your cure for the flu.
Hey, that remedy's been in our family for generations.
And it always works?
Always. Of course, I never saw anyone eat it before. Usually you just throw a glop on the vaporizer. 71. Don't miss any meals, Turner. If you're less than 70, you can't play.
Freddie Leone.
92. Hey, Leone, try to remember lasagna was not meant to go on a sandwich.
Maybe we can talk Sid into letting us pay in installments.
Oh, that's a great idea. He's a reasonable man. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't go for it. Okay, a new roof it is.
Look, I said that payment was due today, not next Thursday. Now, that check better be on my desk tomorrow, or you will regret it, believe me. Understand? All right. I'll talk to you later, Dad.
She divorced her husband, lost 30 pounds, dyed her hair, and ran off to Paris with an artist 10 years her junior. I just got a postcard last week. Yeah, and now she's miserable and bony and sick of eating snails. What? No, they bought a beautiful home in Canada. Dorothy, all that stuff I said about preparing for a burial, forget it.
Oh, Ma, you finally came to your senses.
Yes. I decided to be cremated instead. It's a great idea. My ashes can be divided among you, your brother Phil, and your sister Gloria. Nah, forget Gloria. I don't want to spread myself too thin.
Ma, why are you sitting here in the dark?
Conserving electricity for those who will still be living past Saturday. Put out your hands, Dorothy.
What for?
So I can say hello like Magic Johnson. So I'm going to give you some of my personal things. My bank book, some stocks.
Oh, Ma, come on now. This is crazy.
Hi, y'all. Oh, fabulous. Roy and Dale are back.
The big beach festival is this weekend. We have to be open for that. If we don't make some money, we'll lose our lease.
Max, it is out of the question.
She's right. We're too sick. The dream is ended. It's over.
It's a dirty, rotten shame we couldn't find somebody who could find it in their heart to help this absolutely adorable old couple fulfill their dream of a lifetime. Hiya, Cupcake. It's time to play Connect the Freckles.
Not now, Max. Would you hand me the...
They seem to pretty far from the field. Yeah. Dorothy, baseball was meant to be seen from the bleachers in small, intimate parks with real grass. If there's anything I hated, it's artificial turf.
That never stopped you from wearing it on your head.
At least I think it's the airport.
Wow, in 20 minutes we'll be in St. Gustav. Then we'll hop on a train for Zumbro Falls, and we'll grab the shuttle. By my estimation, we should be in St. Olaf in a couple of days.
Days? They check up on you, they encourage you, they never let you slip. That's why we were so happy when Dorothy was born.
Oh, Ma.
Who needed all those people bothering us all the time? They were probably looking for someone to bring up to the ship.
Fine, now you stay out here, flag them down if they fly by again. I'll go inside and pack a bag.
I want to be the one to go.
Whose bag do you think I'm gonna pack?
Now, Sophia, Rose asked a perfectly sensible question. Am I the only one she caught by surprise?
Ma.
Rose, I'm going to buy a nectarine. I go to the market every day to buy a nectarine. At 82, that's life. A round trip of a number 6 bus to buy a nectarine. That's so sad. Not sad. Life. Sad is when you have to mash the nectarine with a fork. Because I'm just beside myself. Today I'll see another woman.
Are you sure?
Yes. We used to see each other constantly. Now I'm lucky to see him twice a week. If he's not seeing another woman, what else could he be doing? Maybe he paints like Red Skelton.
Rose, would you please hand me my grade book?
Sure.
Thank you.
Only if you consider a class action suit and a boycott by OREP a problem.
I thought it was NOPRO.
This is too big for NOPO. This is all the way up to OREP.
OREP?
Organization of Retired and Elderly People. Sophia Petrillo, Executive Director and leader of the 87 March on Neiman Marcus. Did you see that, Dorothy? There was a UFO.
Oh, Rose, don't be ridiculous. It was a plain deal. Come on.
Planes don't fly over residential neighborhoods.
Neither do UFOs. They only fly over empty fields in Kentucky, where fat guys in overalls named Cooley have just run out of gas.
I thought I heard voices in here. What you guys doing? Oh, nothing. We're just sitting talking. Not talking about anything special. The subject of aliens never came up. Oh, I'm so excited. You girls are gonna love it. But I guess everybody thinks his hometown is pretty special. I know I do. I'll never forget when I went back after many, many years. Everything was just as I remembered it. Garbage in the street, prostitutes in the doorways, a couple guys hanging from their heels in the town square. No, I can't go on. Got a handkerchief. I'm not severely injured.
Well, yeah, you can fake it. I have a good doctor friend who will back you up.
I'm appalled, shocked, disgusted. How much money are we talking about?
A couple of $100,000 at least.
A couple of $100,000?
I need a cigarette.
No, Dorothy, you don't.
You said...
Right down here. Now, you need to exercise a little self-control. Dorothy, listen, you can quit smoking. Now, just do it the way I did it. Just taper off. Smoke only after sex. Good idea. One pack will last her a lifetime. Now, I forget, how's this go again? To win something, you have to get 3 to match? Right. If you get 3 coconuts, you win $100.
What if you get 3 palm trees?
You don't have 3 palm trees. That means you win $10,000.
Ma, I know what a palm tree looks like.
You also know what a handsome doctor looks like. It doesn't mean you got one. Oh, isn't it nice to see a brother and sister who are such good friends?
It certainly is. Oh, I always wished that I could have been closer to my brother Phil. You know, go places together, share experiences. Although I did love borrowing his clothes.
Did you like wearing boys' clothes growing up?
No, but fortunately neither did my brother Phil.
You're not even going to ask what's wrong?
What's wrong, Ma?
I've got 3 days to live.
Fine, Ma. I'll scratch the Ben Gay off the grocery list.
I can't believe you're so insensitive.
Ma, you are not dying.
I am, Dorothy. I had a dream last night, a death dream. Your father spoke to me.
Spoke to you? How?
Do I look like Rich Little? It's only got one more yank left in it before it falls completely apart, and I'm saving that for Henry Barnesworth. I just don't want Dorothy to hear. Blanche, we can't let Dorothy ruin Stan and Catherine's wedding. I mean, it's selfish, it's adolescent, and it'll put a real cramp in their honeymoon. Rose, for someone who's supposed to be so smart, Dorothy's acting like a real goober. And Isabel didn't say that right to her face. Of course, I'd have to stand on a chair. Okay, I can borrow my life insurance. That should bring us close, huh?
Then it's settled. We're going to call Sid and tell him to go ahead with a new roof.
Okay.
Oh, Ma, you will not believe what a terrible day we've been having.
What are you telling me for? You think I'm hiding Father Flanagan under here?
Oh, thanks.
I think I'll run along now. Nice meeting you, Mr. John Quinn.
Thank you. Same here. Blanche,
Devereaux. Good night.
good night. Blanche,
Yes.
I know you're going to think I'm a hypocrite for this, but is there any way I could call you for dinner sometime?
Only one way I can think of.
What?
By looking at that napkin, my number's on it. Good night. Does this look okay? Oh, fine. A little overdressed for a quiet evening at home.
Oh, Blanche, didn't you hear Rose has a date?
A date? Yes. I met him briefly at the counseling center, and he asked me out to dinner. Well, Rose has the date, and I don't. What are the odds of something like this happening? It's probably a better chance of getting struck by lightning in a house you won from Ed McMahon. I'd always go to the movies every Saturday afternoon with all my friends. Oh, we'd have a ball. Of course, the only problem was that our town theater was designed for silent movies.
They never put in the sound system?
No. Luckily, our school teacher, Miss Sigerson, was an expert lip reader. She'd do all the dialogue. Although there were some problems sometimes. Through most of Citizen Kane, we all thought everybody was looking for a rowboat. Oh, no! We can go see Oliver and Company, or Roger Rabbit.
Or Tequila Sunrise. I hear Mel Gibson takes his shirt off a lot.
You know, Jackie, I think you and I are going to get along just fine.
Obviously, there's some confusion. Sunny Meadows is a clothing-optional resort.
You mean the nudist camp? Oh, well, we didn't know that.
Who made the reservation?
Well, don't look at me.
Rose, you made the reservation.
I know, I just don't want you looking at me. Well, Dorothy, I live by one simple rule. Share your love with people today, because they may be gone tomorrow.
It's a beautiful sentiment, Blanche.
Comes from dating a lot of traveling salesmen. I heard a fable when I was a little girl in St. Olaf that might help. Can I tell you?
That's right, Rose. Wait till my defenses are down and take advantage of it.
Okie dokie. It was thought it would rain for 24 hours straight. Red sixes. Better I should say nothing from now on and sit here like a pincushion. Hey, guys, did Bob Hope call? Rose, will you stop being an idiot? Bob Hope is not going to call, and he is not going to MC our show. What do you mean? I said he'd be here, and you will.
Rose, this is not Miracle on 34th Street.
Well, pussycat, you better get some sleep. The big fight's tomorrow.
Words that have echoed from mother to daughter since time began.
Okay, so I don't turn a phrase like Harriet Nelson. You still better get some sleep.
I can't, Ma. I'm too nervous.
About the money?
No, Ma. I'm always a wreck the night before any welterweight Division B matchup at the local arena. I know, and you look exactly the way you did at our high school graduation. Of course, rumors were that you were 3 months pregnant.
I want you to meet my husband, Jack.
You didn't tell me you had such a handsome husband.
Didn't tell you he was rich either.
That's my truth. Oh, you haven't lost your sense of humor, or those pesky 10 pounds. What are you doing out? I thought you were in your room.
I whittled a gun out of a bar of soap and overpowered the guards. I went to the mini mall. They opened a little slice of Sicily pizzeria. So I walk in and this guy strikes up a conversation with me. Turns out he owns the chain and wants me to be in a commercial. Sophia, that's amazing! I'll say it's rare you find anybody in a mini mall who even speaks English. I'll try some, Dorothy. Try some, right, like it's some big experiment, like you got no idea what it tastes like. Like you don't shovel it in by the pound every chance you get.
Don't listen to Brian.
All right, it was his bathtub, and we were blowing suds off of each other when she walked in.
Blanche, what is the point of this story?
Poet. Well, there's no poet. I just like telling it.
This is it, Sophia? Well, this doesn't seem so bad. Believe me, you have to get into it more before you realize how bad it really is. Just like War and Remembrance.
Excuse me, ladies, but visiting hours are over.
Oh, well then I guess we'll just come... No, we don't. We're not here to visit. We're not? No, we're here to see about checking in Mom. Well, this seems like a nice club. But it's for women only. What's wrong with the nice co-ed gym we just saw?
Come on now, Blanche, that was nothing but a pickup scene. People running around in skimpy outfits collecting phone numbers.
That's not true. I was not in a skimpy outfit and I got all these. Hello, my name is Yvonne. Have you been here before? See, you go to a woman's gym, you get hit on by a woman. Dorothy, give me a 7-letter word which means lonely, middle-aged woman desperate to meet men.
Oh, is that a clue on your crossword puzzle?
No, I'm getting you a personalized license plate for your car. Here you go, sweetheart. Dorothy, have you ever heard of something called dirty dancing?
Well, of course, Blanche. They did it in that movie.
What movie?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Do you remember the first day you went to school?
No.
I do. You looked so adorable in that pink and white polka dot dress. I loved that dress. Even after you outgrew it, it was tucked away in an upstairs closet for years.
You put it away for sentimental reasons?
No, your brother Phil hid it there. He used to like to wear it when he visited the firehouse. Sophia, did you come to bail us out?
No, Rose. She's dropping off a manicotti with a file in it.
Oh, girls, we're going to get to see Mr. Burt Reynolds after all. I thought these beautiful tickets were all going to go to waste. So, which one of you isn't going?
Hello, xin chào các bạn. Đây là cây hoa hồng. Ra rất là nhiều hoa nhưng mà nó lụi vợi rồi. Con ấy. Cây hồng rất là cao. Nhà cháu sắp xong rồi bà. Vâng. Còn một ít nữa thôi, họ đang làm lốt. Đây là cái lụ hoa. Bye.